Hello friends, I'm making this video because a lot of people have asked me how do I make my streams and how do I make my videos, and I felt that I should make this video to help you all out. Hopefully some of you will find some of this useful. And basically, to get started, the first thing you'll need is Open Broadcaster software. To get this software, go to obsproject.com, this site, and you can download this free program directly from this site. It's real easy. Just go down here, choose the download for the, actually, let me just refresh the page here. There we go. You should see a button here that says download OBS Studio. Click that and then choose your operating system, whether it's Windows, OS X, or Linux. Choose the one that matches your operating system. For me, it's Windows 7 Plus, so 7 or 8 or 10 or whatever. Any Windows, it's this one. Click and download. I already have it, so I don't need to do that. But download it and install it. And then once you open it up, it's going to look like this. Alright, so it's on the screen now. It looks like this. Let me just remove this. Yeah, so the first thing you'll notice is that this will be completely blank. This will be completely blank. And up here will just be a black screen. Completely blank black screen. So to get started, the first thing you need to do is right click over here under scenes. Right click. Oops. I should say add. So you add. You can just leave the default name or you can add your own name, whatever, and then hit OK. I don't need to hit OK because mine's already active right now, so I'll just hit cancel, but you'll hit OK. So now you have a scene here. Next thing you need to do is go over to sources, right click. It'll be blank, so you right click, add, and then it shows you this menu. And in this menu, there's quite a number of different options. The number of different ways you can capture video. The most basic and the one that you should use just to get started is display capture. And what it does is it captures your entire screen. Now, just to get started, you should use this, but over time you'll get more comfortable with the other options. But just for right now, choose display capture. And once you click that, I'll just click out of it, but you'll click that and you'll get it this right here, display capture. And so with this, you'll notice that your screen has popped up here in the window, and that's what you want. And yeah, so that's the most basic way to get started. Now, to make some adjustments, you have to go up here into File and hit Settings. The first page here, General, don't worry about this, just skip over to Stream. And in the Stream tab, this is where you're going to choose the site that you're streaming to, and you're going to enter your streaming key, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So under Stream Type, you should choose Streaming Services. And then down here, under Service, you'll have a list of different services you can choose from. These are the most common ones. If you want all of the available ones, click Show All Services and you get a bigger list. But 99.99% of the time, it's going to be one of these options. Okay, so under Server, once you choose either Twitch or YouTube, I'll choose YouTube just for now. Under Server, you're going to get a list. For YouTube, it's pretty simple. Choose Primary, YouTube, and Just. For Twitch, you get a whole list. Choose the one that is closest to where you live, and it'll give you the best results. And if for some reason that one doesn't work, you can always choose a different one. But for right now, I'm going to go back to YouTube and leave it on Primary. Okay. And then for Stream Key, this is very important. If you want to live stream, you have to enter a key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it's done, how you get your stream key. Alright, so I'm back here in, let's just hit cancel for now. Yeah, so I'm back here in my web browser, and I'm going to go to YouTube. what it is, I click Creator Studio. Okay. Click Live Streaming, provided that you have it activated on your account. Okay, so I'm in here. My live dashboard, so I'm going to go to down here to Stream Options, and then it's down here. Let me just check. Yeah, okay, so stream name key. It's hidden right now because I don't want everyone to see it, because then they could just stream on my channel. What you're going to do is you're going to click reveal, and then you're going to copy the stream key, whatever's in here, and then you're going to go back to your OBS, go back to your settings, stream. Here under stream key, you're going to paste what you had. So again, streaming services, YouTube, stream key, paste. I can also show you how to do it on Twitch. Yeah, you go to your dashboards and then hit settings. Under here, it'll say stream key. You click on that and it gives you your stream key, copy and paste it. Okay, so that's fairly straightforward. Okay, so let's go back to our settings. So you have your stream key in here and you'll hit apply to save your settings here. You hit apply. Okay, and then go to output, and under video bitrate, you have to make sure that depending on your internet speed, your internet upload speed, you choose a bitrate that's significantly lower than your max rate, because if you choose a number that's too high, it won't work. Your internet just won't be able to handle it. Encoder, I leave it as software. Audio bitrate 192 is what I usually use. Audio bitrate will be set to 160, which is the upper limit. Okay, so 160 is a decent audio bitrate, so that's fine. Under recording, yeah, so I just leave it at that because I'm recording right now. Okay, so under audio, sample rate 44.1 kilohertz is fine. Stereo, desktop audio device is default. Mic, auxiliary mic, if you have a mic that you're using to record on your with your PC, just leave those as default. Or if default doesn't work, choose the from the list, whichever one is the correct one. Okay, so under video, it says video output is currently active. Well, that's because I'm recording right now. Normally these will not be grayed out. You can change your canvas resolution. Normally this is just going to be the dimensions of your screen. You can, if you want to, choose a smaller or even a larger canvas. To do that, you just manually type in the dimensions. For example, on my computer I have 1920 by 1080 dimensions on my screen, but I chose 1280 by 720 to make a smaller output video. I do that because my encoder for some reason can't handle encoding my entire screen, so I don't know why that is, but that just seems to be the way it is, so I choose a smaller resolution. So, but for you, you'll probably just leave it as your screen resolution, whatever the default is for you. So 1280 by 720 is a pretty good choice overall. Downscale filter, I don't recommend using this. You won't use it at all as long as your base resolution and your output resolution are the same. In fact, I always recommend having these two exactly the same. I don't recommend having these different, because if they're different, then you're gonna have the program change the dimensions of the video, which means it'll distort the quality of the video, which is really bad. So I don't recommend that. FPS values, I usually use 60. You could use 30, 60, whatever you want. 60 makes it a bit smoother, so I like that. And disable arrow, I always have that checked. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I always have it checked. Hotkeys, I don't use these at all. If you want to set your own hotkeys, feel free. I don't use them. There was a time I used to use them, and then sometimes I would accidentally start streaming when I wasn't even realizing I was streaming, and it just annoyed me, so I stopped using them. And then advanced, here are my settings. Process priority, I choose high. Renderer direct 3D 11. Color format RGB. YUV color space 709. YUV color range full. Audio monitor device default. File formatting, just leave that as is. And all the other settings, I leave it as is. Okay, so those are the settings I have. I hit OK. And then we're back here again. Now, here's where you can do some customization. So if you had used a, if you set your canvas size as something smaller than your screen size, then your whole screen will not appear in the preview window here. You'll only have a portion of the screen, and that's, for example, that's what I have right now. So look at this. If you want to see my whole screen, oops, display capture, yeah, select display capture and then drag this around. See, there's more screen than what's showing in the video. You could move it around to show you the whole screen, like this corner, oh, this corner, and so on, right? Daily challenges. I have the army monkey. So I want to add the army monkey to the scene. So what I do, let's just put this back on screen to show you. Right down in here, where the display capture is, just beneath it, right click, add, and this time I'm going to add, not display capture, but I'm going to add image. Yeah, just image like this. Or I could go image slideshow, but let's start with image. Create new image, okay. And then an image file, I'm going to browse, and I'm going to find this. Army monkey, there we go. There. Okay, so there's the army monkey. And I'm going to hit okay. And there we go. So there's my army monkey. I can drag him around. Put him over here for now. If I want to make him bigger or smaller, I just drag the corner, move him around wherever I want. Believe I had him about here, and then display capture. If I want to drag it so that my army monkey's like that and the display is like that, I'll move this out of the way and you'll see there. So now we're sort of starting to put together the scene, and then but there's a better way of doing it than using display capture. So instead of doing that, I'm going to disable the display capture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, it's kind of hard because you need to see the program to see what I'm clicking on and stuff. So display capture, if I wanted to make it go away, I just do this, and all you see is the army monkey. If I want to bring it back, I do that. There's an alternate way of capturing the BTD5 game, and that's with window capture. So I'm going to right click, add window capture. It's further down in the list here. Okay. And then under window, right here, I'm going to go VLC. Nope, not this. Darn it. Yeah, okay, Chrome. Click OK. So now, window capture. I want the image to be over top of the window because I want the stick that he's holding to be over top. So I'll just take this one, drag it, and put it above. Oops. Or no, that's not how you do it. You right click and go to order, move up. There it is. So now he's on top of that. So for my window capture, it's this. Okay. Now there's something that we can do to customize this. Click directly on here, right click, transform, edit transform. Oh yeah, okay, so here's the crop. If I crop left, so we're I'm gonna try 50. Whoops. Right click. It's been a while since I've actually done this. 70. Okay, that looks pretty good. See on top of there. We chopped off all the black stuff. 68. Okay, 68. And then right. Just drag this out. Drag this out just to see. Okay, so right. We want to get rid of that annoying bar. Okay, so there we go. 22 is good. And then in the bottom over here, we want to get rid of this slider bar. 21. Okay, so and then close. Drag this to about here. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this over here and see what it looks like. I think that looks pretty good. The only thing is, if we want to get rid of our display capture, we go like that. And yeah, our window capture. Clearly, our window capture is still not what it needs to be. So what? Once again, I'm going to right click on window capture and go to transform, edit transform, and I need to crop a lot of the top. Okay, so it's chopping through all that black stuff. About there, okay. Now I think we got something. Let's pop this over here. Display capture is disabled, and there we go. See, now it looks nice. Now we just have our window and our army monkey. So what I'm going to do to him is I'm going to shrink him. And move my window capture over here. And, oops. The next thing I want to do is I want to add the monkey images here on the side. To do that, oh wait, we could still crop a bit more off the bottom here. Let me just do that. Infinite power. Alright, I think that looks pretty presentable. Now we're going to add the monkeys. And to do this, let me just bring this back up again. Oops. Oh my goodness, what did I do here? Just want my display capture showing here so you can see the program. Right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a slideshow. So boy, I have a lot. I'm just going to click on this little plus. If you don't want to right click, you just click on the little plus, and then to add a new thing, I'm going to add, instead of image, I'm going to add image slideshow. Image slideshow, okay. And then transition fade, time between slides, milliseconds. So 8,000 milliseconds is 8 seconds. I'm going to go to 3,000 just to make it go faster. Transition speed, let's make it 500. That's cool. Okay. Randomized playback. We want it to be random, so we choose randomized playback. And then image files. Okay, so I'm going to click on the little plus. Add directory, because I have all my files. See, this depends. If you have all your files in a single folder, you can just add directory. If you have your files, you just want to add manually, just choose certain ones. You click add files, but I'm going to add directory. Balloons, towers, logos. There it is. So this folder, I'm going to select folder, boom. And then hit OK. And there we go. Now it's cycling through all the images. And to show you what this looks like without the display capture, I'm going to disable display capture. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to re-choose the window capture. There we go. So there we go. It's cycling through all these balloons images, but I can shrink it like so. And then drag this out to the corner. Shrink it so that it's about like that. See? Doesn't look so bad. And then I could even maybe use my keyboard to push it just a few pixels out like that. And then you can just keep doing that as many times as you want to add more images and more slideshows. But that's basically the gist of it. And then, yeah, so as far as my live streams go for battles and whatnot, you can also add you can add another window for the chat, and this is what I'm going to do. So once again, display capture. Let's get rid of this, hide this. Hide this. Okay, so now what I want to do is let's right click here. Yes, so I want to get my display capture back to normal. Okay, so there we go. So now it's showing my screen once again. And for this, I'm going to... Oh yeah, okay, so my live dashboard. Once I'm here, I'm going to go to my stream chat, live chat right in here, and click on the, no, not this, the three dots here, and then under the menu, click pop out chat. And this is always what I use. So now that I have this open, this window, I can close my dashboard. And yeah, so I have to customize this to fit well within my the screen that I use for the live stream. And to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my OBS and put it somewhere else where it's not going to get in the way. And then I'm going to watch the screen as I set up the display. So I'm moving away my OBS window. So now it's off in the corner. It's not going to bother me. And then I'm going to take my chat. I'm going to tuck it in a corner. Like so. And just start making adjustments. And then I can drag this down so that it takes more space. Keep making adjustments so that it looks the way I want it to. And that's basically the gist of it, guys. And then the last thing I do is go to my display capture and I drag like so until it looks basically like what my live stream looks like. Alright, so nothing to it. And now while I'm streaming, people will chat and I'll see their chat and it'll appear in the video. And then I'll be playing the game. And that's basically all there is to it. Once again, let me just put this back on so you can see it. Right now, especially when I live stream, the only one I have activated under sources, see how the eyeball is crossed off? It means it's not showing. The one that is showing is display capture. That's the only one I use for live streams, display capture. And up here in the preview window, it shows exactly what the live stream will look like as you're streaming. You have the game over here, the chat over here, and yeah, there's nothing to it. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of you found something useful from it, and thanks for watching. Cheers!